Meandering rivers, tropical water lilies, diverse wildlife and an inner city walk. This is the Hainan Channel. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series where Jake and I explore everything adventures and outdoor Hainan. In this episode we're going to discover Haikou newest inner city walk. Our starting point for today's walk is Changming Town in Shuying District, Haikou. Holiday Beach lies about 1 kilometre to the north. It's surrounded by world-class golf courses and it's about 5 kilometres from the heart of downtown Haikou. So we're going to follow the Wuyuan River about 6 kilometres in this direction as it spills out onto the Chengzhou Straits. In total length it's about 18 kilometres and it begins at the Yuanzhong Reservoir in the heart of Haikou. Of course, priority number 1, make sure you pick up plenty of water for the journey. And then we're on our way, under the overpass and out into the Haikou countryside. The walk begins passing rural villages with evidence of local farming and domesticated animals everywhere to be seen. Bananas and jackfruit, or boromi as they're known locally, are typical local crops. Ancient ruins can be seen dotted around the countryside. Wuyuan is a very popular fishing spot for locals, with a large variety of fish being found here. Ever since this part of the river has been cleaned up, it's become a popular fishing location for many of the locals. As we can see down here, this guy is actually has caught quite a lot of fish today. So there's a beautiful little bridge just over here to my right. We've just had a major disaster. I'm not sure if you can see this one on the camera. So this is our drone. It's a Mavic Pro, and at this stage I think I'm just going to have to say rest in peace. For the rest of this episode anyway, we might not have any more drone shots. There are 4 categories of wetland in Haikou: coastal, river, lake and man-made. To manage them and deal with day-to-day upkeep, the city now has around 9,000 wetland workers and volunteers. So we've only come about a kilometre, and as you can see I'm absolutely soaked. So we've killed the drone. I'm soaking wet. It's going to take about another 4k before we hit the end. If you're going to do this, do it early morning or do it late in the evening. But kind of midday, around the time that we're doing it now, is perhaps not ideal. Make sure you bring a lot of water. But you can see here behind us we have little pagodas and we have the bulrushes, and the place is really beautifully landscaped. It's definitely worth a walk. There are 29,000 hectares of wetlands spread all across Haikou, with a total of about 514 species of animals and 439 species of plants.
Yeah!
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So I think I got an interesting shot there. This tiny little fish, and they're trying to jump up the weir. And the only other fish that I've ever actually heard of that do that is salmon. So it'll be interesting to see if we got the shot. Unfortunately I didn't get the shot, but if you look to the bottom of the screen you can see one little fish jumping. So we're coming close to the end. The route itself is very beautiful. You can see on the left and the right hand side you know, the landscaping work that has been done. It's not just 100% finished just yet. You can see behind me here on my right that there's a nature's classroom. Not entirely sure what that's going to be, but we also have a visitor centre here behind us. So it's a flat walk. We got about another kilometre I'd say to go, and then we're going to hit the end point. So let's go. There is a lot of information along the way. Unfortunately, as most places here, it's all in Chinese. But with the use of a little app like Baidu Translate, it does a fairly good job of giving you the English. So this one here is about the Asian tiger frog. We're very close to the end now, so we've just stopped here for a few minutes to get a bit of shade. And where we've actually stopped is a bird house or a viewing platform. In 2018, about 200 blue-tailed bee ears arrived in Haikou, and you can see here in the pictures behind me, they're a beautiful little bird. If you're interested in bird watching, it's a good place to stop. And we've come to the end of our journey, where the Wuyuan River meets the Chengzhou Straits. So we've come to the end of our journey. This is where the Wuyuan River empties out into the Chengzhou Straits. We've hiked about 6 kilometers from Changming town, and it's a beautiful inner city walk. Lots of colors and really interesting bird life. I'd say bring more water with you if you're going to do it yourself, or else go later in the day. If you like this video and you'd like to see more like this, you can find more on our website, tropicalhainan.com, and our YouTube channel, the Hainan channel. So until the next video, happy adventures.